Good evening, YouTube world. Make this short and sweet. I just bought this 1998 Yamaha Vmax. And I have a Suzuki Boulevard C50T that I'm servicing also. It's my low, slow cruiser. This thing is absolutely ridiculous. I've raced bikes, been on bikes since I was 5, and I've never been on one as fast as this one, 0 to 60. It was an ex-boss of mine. He had it, and what I'm on here today for is I wanted to change the plugs. Now I went with NGK, but you guys get whatever you prefer. Simplest plug change that probably I've ever had. Now I will say this. Now what I do when I did this was pliers in there and I pulled the boot off. Well, one of them got left down in the cylinder, but it's sticking up. So if you pull this off and that rubber boot stays in there, just take something, a pair of pliers or needle nose, whatever you got, pull that out. Okay, the plugs come pre-gapped. I think it's 30 thou, but it's better just to check them. They're really all easy to get to. Now, this is why, because I had to look it up. I have a Milwaukee set, and it's it's really windy about the storm here. It's a 18 millimeter in your typical Milwaukee set. And I used a swivel adapter. Extension rather. I used it just makes it easier. But here's the old plugs. I didn't know how long they had been in there, but it looks like it was time, guys. You know what I mean? It looks like it was time. They were also NGKs, but look, and I smelled of them. There really one of them had a little bit of gas smell to it, but it wasn't sweet like you know, coolant or anything. So your typical Milwaukee set will come with the 18 millimeter, and it's good to have this because these are metric bikes. Everything on this motorcycle, Yamaha, Honda, Suzuki, I mean, they're Japanese bikes, so they're going to be metric. Anyway, I just got the boots back on. I just put the plugs in. I have not started it up yet, so let's see if she'll run. See what happens. Honest to God, I have not tried to start it since I just put the plugs in. Really easy to get to. Just listen. Another thing, guys, don't over tighten your plugs. Once you tighten them, now I take the ratchet off and I hand tighten with the socket and extension, whether it's a swivel or not, till it gets tight as I can get with my hand. Then you put the ratchet on there and go about a quarter of a turn, and that's fine. You can also put, you can put this gray stuff from AutoZone. It's called anti-seize. Just makes them easier to get back off the last time or the next time. I would recommend changing your plugs at least once a year. So yeah, let's see if she'll start. I've not started her today or since I put these plugs in. Now, if you know anything about a Vmax, it's the fastest 0 to 60 motorcycle in the world, apart from maybe the last 2 or 3 years, as far as out of the box. Just buying one off showroom floor, it's the fastest. 2.7 to 2.9 seconds, but my ass ain't gonna be on it going that fast. I'm too old and out of my racing days. So all right, let's see if she'll start. Oh, might need to choke it a little. Choke's down here. Let's see. Oh yeah. That's how they sound. It sounds like they got a cam in them. Mine has Cobra pipes, and I know people say that Cobra's hurt a Vmax's horsepower by a few horsepower, but I haven't noticed it. Now, when you do this, you have two pipes or one. Put your hand on the pipe before it gets too hot, and make sure you don't. If you've got a cold pipe and one that's not warming up, then your cylinder is not firing. So you need to touch each pipe. Make sure that they're getting warm. These are, or you've got a cold cylinder, and that's not a good thing. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, we're good. Anyway, easy to change. Don't over tighten. Put a little anti-seize and double check the gap. Backfire a little bit until it warms up. I am planning on pulling the carbs and cleaning the jets. Haven't done that yet. But she's a beast, man. Talking about a 10-second quarter-mile motorcycle straight from the factory. All right. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.